Good morning, everybody, and happy Hump Day. This is Tarot with an Attitude, and I am your host, Reverend Rob Lee, saying good morning, many blessings. Good morning, everybody, as you're coming in. I hope you're having a marvelous day, that you woke up and you claimed the day for yourself. Kim, I'm going to go through a little roll call. Keeping it simple. Good morning. Bangarang, everybody. Remember, Bangarang, barefoot, Bangarang tribe, Bangarang, and paddle on. Good morning. She is saying good morning. Good morning's flying around all over the place. So we are going to go, hey, my sweetie, how are you? Good morning, my daughter. Got everybody starting to pile in. The Chinese say, may you live in interesting times. And boy, have we taken that one to an all new meaning. Good morning, Michael. Good morning, Miss Kim. Good morning, Tammy. It is good to see everybody rolling in the door this morning. Wellness, good morning, great morning. Absolutely wellness. It is way too cold. Good morning. I love that handle. Good morning, Audra. Nice to see you again. Facebook user, I'm not sure who you are. If you will come back in, but click Allow Streamlabs to see who you are. I will be able to see who you are. Imagine that. So, Harper had me up at 5 this morning. Uh-oh, is he sick? Is the dog sick? I hope not. Harper is the new puppy. Hi, Ocean. Welcome in. Glad to see everybody rolling in this morning. So, one of the things I want to start with is, folks, thank you. People are really starting to check out the Hemp Works. For those of you that purchased some products, thank you so much. I hope you enjoy them. Please keep me posted. Let me know how they worked out for you. I want to know. So Facebook user, again, I can see hi, but I don't know who you are. Click link to Streamlabs and I'll be able to see who you are. Miss Peggy Sylvester. It is always a great day to start Peggy Sylvester, to start your day with Peggy and the Witch's Broom. It's Aunt Linda. Oh, okay. Linda, there's a little thing where you can click, but we can go that says allow you to connect to StreamYard. Wow, can't talk this morning. But good morning, everybody. We need pics of the new puppy. Great day, Rob, and all great day. So, as we always do, we're going to start this day. Started out simple. Keep things basic, keep things fresh. Heavenly Father, Divine Mother, Holy Spirit, angels, guides, wrap your wings around me and those out here that are listening. Any messages that come through today, make sure they are of you and not me spouting off at the mouth. So mote it be. So let's get this thing rocking and rolling. Good morning. Awesome intro, your show from Brazil. Thank you. Yeah, working on that. I've got a closer too, so stick around. I'll take any tips y'all see on it. Christina is telling Linda, Linda and Warren are my son is named after Warren, her husband, fiance, and saying they miss you guys. So that's awesome. Hey, Scott, what's going on? There we are. So everybody's rolling in the house. So today, why don't we start with seeing what the angels want to bring forward today? And we are going to ask them. I'm going to ask Michael. I'm going to ask Ishmael, Leonardo, Michael the Archangel. Please step close and let's see what the angels want us to start today off with. Remember, this is as a group. Also, you can reach out. We can do more in-depth at www.tarotwithanattitude.com. I'll put that up for you later so you can see it. It's also in the description. Now then, also how you get the Hemp Works is in the description too. You can copy it, paste it. Sometimes it's a clickable link. Go check it out. But the angels this morning are talking. Grand Rising, Karen. Good morning to you and to everyone. Hey, Louisiana in the house, A.K. Sterner. We got Brazil, we got Louisiana, we're all over the world. We're getting our World Legion, our barefoot Bangarang tribe. For those of you who are coming in who are new, why we call ourselves that. Barefoot, a lot of us want to be grounded. We want to dig our toes in the sand. And many of y'all know me. I am an old barefoot Florida boy. I love it. Will always be that way. Will not give it up. I'm barefoot whatever chance I can get. The Bangarang is coming from the old movie Hook with Robin Williams, one of my heartfelt favorite actors and comedians of all time, where he's trying to learn to fly again. We've forgotten how to be an adult. And what do they do when he throws one out? Bangarang, back at you. So remember, find your happy thought. Bangarang, say it loud, say it with power, say it with pride, okay? Because you will then be able to learn to fly through the day. You got to get out of the day. I use my hemp works to get me started. Took my curcumin this morning. Moving around. No old man snap, pop, crackles, things like that. But then you start the day. Bangarang, bangarang. I had a little rough morning this morning. My wife's like, you meditating? You taking your time? And I told her, I said, give me a chance. Give me a chance. Nothing like having Jiminy Cricket in the freaking house, you know? So she was on me, but it was a good on me thing. And so I was able to get in here, get some things settled, get some things done. And wow, I'm looking forward to a powerful hour and a powerful rest of the day. I need Michael's advice today. Thanks, Daisley K. That's who we're brought on, so very good. Yes, toes in the sand and not the snow. Sucks to be y'all, okay? I mean, it just sucks. It's raining here. It's Florida snow here. But I just, again, went and turned the AC colder because it's like 76 in this room, and it sucks. Shush, y'all at the beach. No, we are good. 18 in Denver. Hey, you wanted it. You asked for it. Not to mock the old Toyota commercial, but you are where you are. So Florida's open. Borders are open. Come on in. We'd love to see everybody here. So with that being said, let's get started here this morning. And I didn't come in prepared with anything this morning. I figured we would just let the angels and things talk to us. So if you have your questions, make sure you go ahead and start popping your questions in. All right. And if I don't get to you, www.tarotwithanattitude.com. And Linda's saying, come to Florida. Come to Florida. So that's where we're going to go right there. People cold all over. A couple more days above freezing finally. Yes. So things always change, folks. That's what the seasons. You know, we talk about when you're in bad times. You need to remember and what you're learning from those bad times, because that's why they're there. There will always be some type of bad time ahead. When you're in good times, you got bad times. But the thing is, when you learn to appreciate the good times and you live in them and you get up and learn to start your day with new habits, bangarang, I will take today. I will conquer today. I will be happy today. I am happy today. I am happy right now. When we start filling those thoughts, take a moment. No electronics, folks. Grab your coffee, sit, watch the sun come up, watch the trees, watch whatever is going on around you, and meditate. Be comfortable in the silence for 20 minutes and start listening. Your spirit guides, your angels, those people gathered around you, maybe at times some relatives or whatnot, they will talk to you. You just have to be in a place to listen and be willing to accept. Not so many seasons in Florida. That's what I've said. It's green and brown season. That is it. It's like fall comes, it's gone, everything dies, and off it goes. Glad to see we're getting this rain. A lot of people don't like the rain. But in Florida, in the cold season, if we don't get our rain, we start getting the droughts and those fires again. I don't ever want to go through that again if we don't have to. Kim Dambert, I like the Ecclesiastes too. Also a song, Turn, Turn, Turn. To everything there is a season and a time, to every purpose under heaven. Things have to die. Folks, if you've ever been around brush fires, they're scary. And they're devastating. They can wipe out a lot of stuff. But if you've ever seen them here in Florida, once they've wiped something out, everything comes back so green. Sometimes you got to burn things off and kill out the old to make room for the new. My bangarang came out bummeroo. Blueberry pancakes should help that. Yes, they should. I got some hemp works. Can you share what you use, how much, and how it's helping you whenever you have time? Sure, I will. Let's get to the reading first. I love to do that. You know me, I'm always talking about the coffee. I'm a firm believer in the coffee. It has helped me. And like I said, before the week is out, I will have a before and after picture of when I started this journey and where I'm at now. So, but I don't know if there's a before and after picture of who I am, who I've become, and just how aware I am in my life. So this isn't new for me, but being this aware all day long, having something I can use to stay aware without all the caffeine, without all the artificial, man, it's awesome. It's awesome. So angels, Michael, please talk to us. What is the message we need to start with today? And the message I've got. I haven't seen Bridget come in, but Raphael is in the house. 9 of Raphael. Folks, you're going to be hard to read this because it's a green card, but it says, make a wish. Dreams become reality. And at the bottom, it says a joyful time of life. If you are not happy now, you need to find out why. And you need to find out if there's something that you can control, something within yourself. Do you need to change your attitude? Because the 9 is all about things coming to boom. They're here. Today is a good day to manifest your dreams. And what the angels are telling us, folks, it's like a genie from a bottle, but it's within yourself. Look at the faithful dog there for all my people. Dogs bring about loyalty. Who are you being loyal to? All right. You've got to be loyal to yourself. You've got to be loyal to your own mind, your own body, your own spirit. Okay. Once you're loyal to that, then you can be loyal to what's around you, your fellow man, and things like this. So these are some good things. So D, I think what we're seeing here is today the angels want us to know we can manifest things into being. And right now, things are a good time. We're coming into spring. Things are happening. The world is working with us. The universe is working with us. Good morning, Edwin. Nice to see you. Linda, yes, sweet Beamer. Beamer was an awesome dog. Still is. Okay. You need to check out my buddy Dennis Mitchell Osborne. I'm trying to practice on the pets because it just intrigues me that pets will come back and speak. And I'm getting there, folks. When I'm ready to break that out, I'll make sure. But I want to make sure what I'm doing. Need a card for my son Michael. He's going through a terrible custody battle over his baby girl. Okay. Man, these things can be hard. So let's do this. We're going to do 2 cards. First off, we're going to straight up and ask what challenges he is facing. And we will go with that. So the challenges that Tammy's son is facing with this custody battle. First off, my heart and healing goes out to you. I've been there, watched that, been parts of this with other people, and man, that's a rough thing to deal with. Okay, life changes, life moves on. So one of the things we're going to look at here, one of the difficulties he's following is don't get too tangled up in emotions and act like a child about it. Remember, this is somebody else's child too. Okay, so this is being upside down. So that's directly pointing to his actions. And anger can take us into places and make us do things that aren't healthy. And we forget that the child's welfare is the ultimate thing. So what I'm getting here is the custody battles can be nasty. Sometimes it's better to give and keep protection of that child. Okay, that white robe. Notice we have a dolphin holding a white lotus here. Okay, we also have our moon, which means there are some things that are moving around underneath the depths. Remember, the moon is normally above the ocean. This time it almost looks like it's below it. Okay, and what you have to remember here, for his sake, is to keep things settled, and he needs to concentrate. He's going to have to be able to move forward and look at this from a different, make sure he doesn't act like a kid. But when it comes to our kids, man, the claws, the mama bear, the papa bear claws can come out. So we do wish him the best. So let's find out what he needs to do. What's the next logical step? So remember, Terror with an Attitude, it's that way because I don't pull punches. So tell him to keep his anger in check. One of the things is to remember he's got, and again, it came up inverted. So this is for him. He has to remember that there is a wheel. Things will turn, things will change. 4 is about building a good, solid base. Okay. So make sure that he's building that solid base to show these children or this child how to act, how an adult acts, and that their betterment will always come first. And guess what? I don't know how old they are, but things change. Things come around, things happen. Sometimes you got to let life take its course. Okay. So that's the best thing, is to remember that and embrace that. So I hope that helps. If you can pass that on, we're going to scroll back up here a little bit. Well, I'll resonate with that. She's talking about something from a little earlier. Cool. What about Archangel Uriel? I am using my angel deck here today. That's one of the ones I'm doing. So I'm pretty limited. Uriel, folks, one of the things to know about angels with Uriel, Michael, Metatron, different angels, Raphael, y'all have heard me and Bridget talk about Raphael and whatnot. That one of these things that they do, you're not limited to one angel. Angels will come and angels will go. You have a guardian angel, but at the same point, they will leave and come back. Other angels will come in. Angels, all angels are there. So you're not limited to one angel. So with Uriel, if I get a message, I'll bring it through. Kim, if you hear from Uriel, please pop in. Probably more effective after the 20th of this month, after, the Mercury retrograde. Now's the time to let go of some things, folks. Mercury's in retrograde. Been there. It's rough. Wish him the best. I am human. Why don't they share responsibility? You know what? Sometimes that's a good thing. Sometimes that's a bad thing. It can be confusing when a child's picked up and moved from house to house every 2 weeks. So sometimes it's not capable. When my first wife and I divorced, she went to Colorado. I went here. I wasn't paying that airfare. So that's just the way it is. But my daughter will tell you, yes, we went through some rough times. I went through some rough times with my daughter, but things come around. Things are better. Things are always good. You can make things work, and it is better for everybody when you deal from a place of love and compassion. Uriel means God is my light, whereas Phanuel means turn to God. Uriel is the third angel listed in the Testament of Solomon, the fourth being Sabrael. So there you go. There we are. Good morning, Sir Bruce. Mr. Bruce Kaler in the house. Bruce Kaler of Apollo Travel Orlando. Y'all can see how to spell his name. Think about it. You're in an airport and you've got trouble on a day like today, wherever you may be. Do you want to deal with that, or do you want to pick up the phone and call my travel agent and go, get me the hell out of here? Okay? Bruce has got your back. If you ever need a travel agent, you want to know why you use one, a day like today is why. Check him out. So with that being said, too, I've also brought in the Dow deck today. So let's ask what's going on. Any other questions so far? I'm getting things. Oh, there we go. And Bruce, yep, we're back there. So let's just come here. Tarot with an Attitude. Oh, somebody asked me about what hemp work I use. I use the coffee. I have 2 coffees a day, pretty much. I use the CBD the hemp works with curcumin. Curcumin is the base of a main anti-inflammatory. And since I've been using it, I take 2 to 4 of those a day. I'll take 2 of those in the morning. In the afternoon, I might pop a couple coffee berries. They're not, folks, this is not like, whoa, it jocks you. It just keeps you awake, and looking. I can take the same stuff right before bed and sleep like a baby. Also, if you're wanting to dream a little bit, it'll help make you more well. Help, needing to make a decision about moving on. The universe seems to be offering an option. Emotionally conflicted. What do the cards say? Okay, we will talk about moving on there for you, Facebook user, and what that is going to say. So let me look here. I'm going to reach out. Linda, you're going to feel something moving around with you. They left. You might feel them around in your neck. You're going to feel tingling. You might even feel touched. First off, there's comfort coming your way. Breathe. Life always changes. A lot of yes or no questions. The answers are to be found within yourself. But here's what we need to know for Linda about moving forward. Tammy, thanks so much. I'll pass it along. Good deal. So while I'm pulling this, I'm going to bring up this from Kim. Y'all can read along this. Kim and I will be doing readings, but I'm trying to get comfortable in which deck to use. And I'm kind of for, let's go to the angel deck. I am going to go right to the angel deck. And then I'm going to come back. Linda, I'm going to come back, and I might use 2 decks for you today on that call because I know how important this is. So let's go here. Oh, the question is from Michael Tobin. Thank you, Christina. Thank you. Michael, click that StreamYard link, and I can see who it is. So it makes it rough. So let me back up and just completely start over. So, Michael, all right. About moving. All right, here we go. Still going to do the same thing, use the same cards. Michael. All right. All right, here we go. Michael, what you need to know about moving. And again, it came upside down. And again, we've got back to Raphael. So emotions are playing a huge part in things today, folks. Embrace your inner child. What do you want to do? Where do you want to go? New friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. 6 is about you're coming through the conflict. A lot of times I see 6 as movement. So things are going to happen. Let me get back up here and find you and get back into this question. So this universe seems to be offering an option. Emotionally conflicted. All right. Bangarang. Everybody, tell them about Bangarang, folks. Throw a Bangarang at them. Remember, there are times it's okay to make yourself happy. It's okay to move forward. If the universe is opening it and your heart is talking about it, make sure you don't allow your fear to keep you from finding something in life you're going to thoroughly enjoy. So what I'm seeing here, 6 always comes after 5. And in tarot, the 5 generally, except in the major arcana, in the 4 suits, generally stands for some type of conflict or instability. And 6 means you move past it. Sometimes you've won the battle and you moved on with no, it's kind of like we won the battle, but at what cost? But you still won. You came through it, and it's time to move forward. The 6 of Cups is talking about a time where you were asking for help, needing help, felt like help. You got the help. And a lot of times with the 6 of Cups, it is talking about giving. My question is, Michael, are there young people in this move involved somehow? Getting closer to young people, or is it just you feeling like a kid, or both? And sometimes it's okay to feel like a kid. That's what the cards say. What you're looking at as a challenge on this move that you're looking for is, what's Michael looking at as a challenge? Okay. Guess what? The challenge is making the decision of which way to freaking go. Okay? How you want to do it. Sometimes you got to take a blind leap of faith. And you got things that are in back of you that scare you and things that are in front of you and scare you. But one of the things I love about the Fool in this card, which is always about traveling, and it came out right side up. Don't be willing, or don't be unwilling to change. That butterfly talks about a metamorphosis. The sun is coming out. Things are good. I think this move will be good for you. I really feel that this move is going to, for some reason, I'm getting like it's going to breathe life back into you. Tell me if I'm right or wrong on that. I feel it. What you need to know about this, remember, that's the challenge, is getting over the fear of it, the fear of making the decision. So what's your next logical step in this? Here we go. The next logical step. Princess of Swords. Again, we're acting like a kid. You think of this more from, and look, there's another butterfly. So it's time to change the way you're thinking. It's giant swords are all about your conscious mind. You're letting your conscious mind rule, and your conscious mind may have some things to say, but you need to make sure that you're in control of it and have that teenage spirit. So I'm seeing the butterfly. I'm seeing the change the way you're thinking a little bit. Maybe look at what other people are thinking. You might need to change the way they're thinking. Okay. But things will change. So I'm not getting any bad vibes about this move at all. May I have a card today? Yes, you may. And I tell you what, I am going to bring out the animal. I hadn't even brought it out of the box yet, but I've used this earlier this week. Let's go to our animals. So may I have a card for today? Ocean, we're going to give you an animal card. What is the power animal that you need to be drawing on today, Ocean? What power do you need? What is the card? What guidance can Ocean find, okay, in helping move through the day, the rest of the week, or whatnot? What particular power? And we've got Hawk Spirit. Okay, sit down, be quiet. Let the spirit be your guide. Think of a hawk. Man, they move with purpose. Even when they're soaring, it's quiet. They're not making a lot of noise unless they're making an alarm or warning something off. So let the spirit be your guide. This number is the 32. Love this number. Has personal relevance to me. 3 being collaboration, being the Trinity, being a sign of perfection. 2 being partnerships, bring them together. 5, it's creative. You might have some instability and some conflict coming your way, but be still, be quiet. Hawk spirit, grab that spirit of the hawk and you'll be able to get through it. Also, that the 5 is big about passion. The 5 is big about seeing through and understanding, grabbing hold of something and staying through to the end and coming through it. I hope that helps. Thanks so much. I'll pass along. Good. The moonlight readings. Here we go. And I'm trying to get caught back up here. I would love a card on what is holding me back from my potential. You. That it's in you. We all can reach our potential, and some of it is not understanding who you are, where you are. So I'm talking through this as things come into me. Let's ask. What is I'm going to go to the Tao. Let's go to the Tao. And let's see what happens here. Give me just a second, Lisa. Lisa's holding. I still keep getting a lot of this is on you, Lisa. You gotta. There's some things you need to let go of, and you're not. And some things you got to dive into. It can be very confusing. I told y'all, folks, waking up can be earth-shattering. It'll shake you to the core because it will shake your very core of initial beliefs, things we've been indoctrinated into, things that we have been trained all our life. And we never should question that, especially when it comes to mom, dad, grandfather, the man in the pulpit, all that crazy crap. Okay. I'm not saying that the church is crazy crap. Don't get me wrong. But everything that we've been taught coming through our life is different things that have made us think the way we think, and waking up from that, it can be disturbing. It can be quite traumatic, even tears, pain, loss of friends and things like that. So Lisa, asking the Tao, asking them to show me in the Tao deck. Hold on. Ishmael is stepping up very close. Listen. You're not listening. There's something going on and you're not listening. And there's more to it. I don't know what it is, but you're not listening. You're actually being given signs and you're not seeing them. So, or you've been given the advice you need and you're not taking it. That's what he's telling me. You keep wanting verification. You keep trying to figure it out and everything's telling you. And now I'm getting, you got it. Okay. So let's go with this. How does she meet? What does Lisa need to know to meet her potential? And Lisa, you're not alone in that. because some of the things we need to do are like, well, that just doesn't make any logical sense. Sometimes what makes peace of heart and peace of mind sense is not logical. It's really not. Okay. So here we go. All right. 34, great power. I'm going to read you what the card actually says. Strength of character, authority, dignity, influence. Right dead in the center, self-confidence, leadership, peak condition, potency. You don't realize how powerful you are. And what you need to do is claim that power. Claim that. Once you claim it and you move forward, I don't care. I speak loud and proud about what I believe. I just don't want to hurt anybody while I'm doing it. Okay? So what I believe and when I'm talking about what I believe should never, ever hurt somebody or bring negativity or low vibrations to somebody else. But I can claim it. I can be strong. I can be happy. And when the negative Nellies and the naysayers come around me, thank you for your opinion. Now I'm going to go be happy. Okay? You live life your way. I live my life mine. So that's what I'm getting for you, Lisa. Let me know. And remember, y'all want to go into more detail, we can do that. So be glad to do that. Kim's putting up that I'm running a pendulum class on February 27th at the same location. Yes. Raphael is a name of Hebrew origin from, I'm not even going to go there. It is, he has healed. Raphael is very good at healing. It is, if you notice, he comes up in this deck. He's been associated heavily with the subconscious, pain, emotion, a lot of things like that. Bangarang, Tammy, there we go. Barefoot and bangarang. No kids, just me, life and love. Okay, Michael, but are there kids on the other end of the spectrum? They don't have to be your kids. I'm getting like, I don't know, nieces, nephews, something like that, things, I don't know. Or is it just something that's going to let you have that teenage feeling again? That's what we need. There's something in there, and I can't shake that in there somewhere. So cool. And I'm glad you figured out how to get on there. I'm glad to be able to see your name. Everybody can see your awesome picture. Lisa, good morning, beautiful soul. Will I be able to quit my day job soon? Will you? You doing what you need to do to get it done? Lisa? And again, everybody, I talk about yes or no questions. Will you? Yeah, some of that is, can you do it now? Are you able to? If not, why not? What does Lisa need to know in order to be able to quit her day job? So we are going to go, let's go back to the angels, okay? And let's ask what Lisa needs to know that's going to allow her to quit her day job. You know your finances. You know your surroundings. Sometimes it's fear that holds us back and keeps us back. So and let me tell you something. Jumping off that hamster wheel to try something new, again, goes against that indoctrination we're being talked about. Common sense, common sense, common sense. Well, you know what? When the Wright brothers pushed that damn thing off that hill, that probably wasn't a lot of common sense. Remember how much fun we had as kids? I remember my mom coming out. I don't know if Warren would remember this or not. Linda's beautiful fiance, one of my best friends. And I need everything on the east side of my house used to be woods. We live on the beach, but it was all those pine trees, Australian pines. We would crawl up in the pine tree, somebody would tie it at the top, throw the rope down. That person would hang on. 3 or 4 of us, the Wallace boys, Chip from across the street, we would pull this thing down and let it go and see who could hang on. My mother had a cow when she came out and found us doing it because we had no fear. But we had, wow, do we have fun. Nobody let go of the tree. But you know what? It's one of those things. We get common sense sometimes beat into us and we forget to live in that teenage spirit. That kind of becomes, we're going kind of back to with Michael. Why is this being so prevalent today? We're also so afraid to fail. Well, a lot of times a lot of people are depending on us. So if we fail, is that a real fear? Yes. But if you're more worried about the failing, you're putting your energy into failing and not into moving forward. So, Lisa, what do you need to know? What do the angels got to say that will let you move forward and get away from your day job? That is, okay, balance. This is justice. This is the 8, mastery. You know your environment. You're going to have to do some balancing, okay? It is all about temperance. It is all about fight for justice and quality. You got to fight for it. You got to want it. You got to do it. And it's not just hoping for it. You got to put some feet to your prayers, okay? Rulings made in your favor. Don't give up, all right? And this card is purple. It's not blue like it looks on the screen due to my green screen, okay? But what you're getting here from this justice card is what you're getting out of it is what you're putting into it. So it kind of goes back to what I was saying. You might be putting everything in but holding back in one certain area. You're going to have to make this happen. And I love the fact that it says fight for justice and quality. I want this to work. I'm going to make sure it's done. I'm going to do what I need to do to make sure that I am successful here, okay? And I move on. And sometimes that means listening. And we've beaten that intuitive part of ourselves out of our lives, and we need to make sure that we're still holding that. I'm actually going to pull the shadow card for you, Lisa. And the shadow card, Knight of Ariel. And Ariel is about what's physical, what's going on, what's here. Trustworthy, understanding, devoted, funny. There is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind. Things are looking over you. They want you to succeed, but you've got to make a detailed plan, and then you got to make sure that plan is your priority. One of my sons, my youngest boy, is very into big motivational, and I listened to a guy with him one time that said, when you want something as bad as you want to breathe, now think about you're paddling out to the ocean and you get swept out, and all you can think about is getting back, and you start going under. That's how bad we want it. When you want something that bad, you'll make it happen. You will make it happen. And that's what's going on here. Folks, we can want something, but where is the desire? Where is the energy? Where is the focus? All right? Make sure you're getting it. Would love an animal card. Love to give you an animal card, Scott. Ocean, you are welcome. So I'm going to keep moving on here. Wow, this I love this hour. It goes by so quick. It goes by so quick. The coffee, I have 2 coffees in the morning, and then sometimes I drag that out for a while up till lunch, because this cup Bruce gave me is pretty damn big. And it just helps me stay focused. I'm not hungry. I don't eat. When I do eat, I just lose my appetite. Remember, I don't know your size. You need to experiment. Any of you that you know your size. Jay takes one of about everything. And at first I was having a little bit of problem. I'm like, I don't get it. And I went, well, duh, you idiot. Your clinical background. I'm 2 a J. Okay. So I started taking 2. And guess what? That's my thing. So you're going to have to feel this thing out. And that's what's going on. So those are the dosages I take. I generally, if I take my, even the coffee berry, I'll take 2 just because of my size or whatnot. So Scott's animal card will be able to put my J soon. I'm a new coach and started a biz with brothers. Thank you. Lisa, I want you to coach yourself like you're coaching somebody else. Okay? Coaching is powerful and here's how powerful it is. Lisa, I went to a master's degree. I have a master's in social work. Monday. Oh, and while I'm saying this, folks, the show Monday will be a rerun of one of the old shows. And what I might do is pull up one of my old prior to this show and get some things posted. I will be in a testing facility testing for my license. All right. To show you how powerful the word coaching is, and you need to take this. If you're going to be a coach, a lot of people want to be a coach. You better be able to talk to people and be able to show them and talk about what I'm saying here. If you're not comfortable making these decisions, be careful about who you're coaching on what. Okay? Because these people are trusting you to give them advice and lead them. A lot of times it's not giving them advice, it's opening their mind up and letting them find their own way. So you need to make sure you are struggling and go, holy crap, I'm trying to start a business as a coach. When will I quit my day job? What have I got to do? What have I got to do to make that happen? What would a coach tell a potential client? That would be one of the ways to start looking at it. Scott, here we go. Animal card for Scott today. Power animal. Power animal, the nature of something to draw on, an animal that you should embrace, that will help you through or help guide you through today. This is where you want the power to draw on. So look at the power we're going to bring in for Scott today. Let's go there. Oh, cut that deep. Didn't mean to, but I'm supposed to do it for a reason. Wow. Okay, Scott. Parent Spirit. What a beautiful card. The card is 45. 4, powerful base. 5, conflict, instability, passion. You can get very passionate about things. The ultimate number being a 9, which means you can bring things to a close really quick. However, look at what the parent has been told. Watch your words. Another thing Warren will remember was all of us kids, there was a little zoo called Hauser's Grove and Zoo. They had 2 macaws. We taught those macaws to cuss like freaking sailors, okay? We would go down there all the time, and when our parents would wander off, we'd sit there, mother, F you, but we weren't abbreviating anything. And when that zoo closed and the Brevard Zoo opened, those birds were there. They got moved up there, and let me tell you, they were still cussing. And they had to move them away from the children's section because they were cussing so bad. All right. So watch your words, Scott. Your words today could come back and haunt you or cause you a problem. That you be ever mindful of your words today. That's what I've got there. Ocean, thank you. You are welcome. Let me get some caught up here. Yeah, I'm a big kid at heart. Thank you very much for the reading. Say hello and send love and hugs to Gilly and Katie Lee. I'm a longtime friend from high school. Well, good. Glad to make your acquaintance. I think I've heard her mention your name or whatnot now that I know who you are. But I will tell her a lot of times she pops in. She will be glad to know that you're here. I'm glad you're on through Facebook. Folks, make sure if you're watching me from the Quantum Super Channel, there are 3 other places to watch me from, and 2 other places get different content. One is the Collective Super Channel. We're growing that channel. There will be people on the Collective Super Channel that are not on the Quantum. So get some things going there. We're going to make the Collective Super Channel more of a spiritual, faith, healing-based type of channel. Then I've got my very own Tarot with an Attitude YouTube. Make sure when you've got somebody on either of these channels, you go to their private channel and subscribe, because we're doing things off over there that you're not being part of. And we may go online very quick and impromptu, and you're not going to see it if we're not on one of the major channels. Also, just like Michael and my daughter, there's a few places, and Linda that came in. Tarot with an Attitude has a private group. Come in there. Ask to join. We will take a look at it and go. This is a private group because we're not allowing a bunch of negative crap in there. We just don't. We love to answer spiritual questions. Peggy Sylvester from the Witch's Broom. I get lots of things. I said before, she kind of guided me through my first sigils and things like that and how to do it. She's always posting in there about potions and different things and crystals and even what color to wear. I mean, so for each day, things like that. People are always looking to answer questions in there, just be in there in the right frame of mind. We're not all, no, we have a good time, okay? I'm not going to be anywhere where I can't be me. So, but come in there, check those out. Also, make sure, again, The hemp works is huge, folks. I'm going to take a breather here for a second. The hemp works is awesome. And it does. It helps keep me, when I get wound up, like you see me getting wound up, a lot of times that's when I'll take a drink. Helps me get back here. What I love about the hemp works, the coffee, it has probably now been 2 weeks since I've even had a diet soda, which my daughter will tell you for me is massive. All right. I never went through any caffeine withdrawal. I will have unsweet tea. Okay. But I don't put any sweetener in it anymore. Nothing. I enjoy the taste of the tea and lemon or lime, whichever one we want. So being able to be self-aware is a massive part of being enlightened and waking up and knowing what you're doing. So that's where we're going to go from there. A good morning from Canada. Hey, just me thinking about a career change. How are the chances to get funds for studying naturopath medicine and to become a doctor? Money was always an issue that kept me from it. Student loans are available. If you want student loans, you just got to check which freaking, I don't know what Canada does, but federal student loans in the U.S. are going to operate a little differently. But a lot of your to get your Pell Grants and things like that, you had to go through a certified, accredited school. We have Southern States accreditation, which means certain schools, all the schools are teaching at a certain level. So they know you're going to get an education. So you got to be careful. And where is it coming from and who is it? You can always go get your medical degree and then study something on the side, and where that law will allow you to blend. Like I said, I am becoming a full-fledged licensed clinical therapist. I am a registered clinical social work intern right now, but I do therapy under another practice because I have a supervisor that can check me or whatnot, make sure I'm doing everything okay. And I got so many hours left of that to do. But at the same point, I'm already doing it, been doing it, ran a MAT unit, everything else for a mental health hospital. A lot of those people are calling me. But the point being is, it's just that step. I am bringing tarot, I am bringing metaphysical crystals, energy into a very clinical, evidence-based practice, cognitive behavioral therapy world. Just me, I do that. Some people say I should not be allowed to do that because it crosses some different genres. My argument is, you tell me as a clinical therapist and clinician, I need to be diverse and understand people's religions and what they believe. Well, and then how come I can't address it? And let's go with it. So I'm not saying it's the key. I'm saying I do that for people that want that added thing. So you can do the same thing too, but to call yourself a doctor, you're going to have to go to medical school. No ifs, ands, or buts around that. So the challenge you've got coming up for this is for what you want to do. Yeah, balance. You've got to get this balanced out in you. The world's not going to hand it to you. This is temperance. This is knowing you can't just go be a doctor and then take off and do something crazy. You'll jeopardize your licensure there. Depends on what you're going to do. But you can be a doctor that does bring balance to people. As far as the fun goes, what I'm getting here is, with what you're wanting to do, you're going to have to invest in yourself. You're not going to be able to fund it all through loans. So you are going to have to make some investment in yourself. Balance. Money from other people, money from yourself. So that's the challenge. The next logical step for you just is, and this is my sun and moon deck, y'all. I keep this one cut into 2 different piles for a reason. Major Arcana on one side, which gives me my challenges. All right. Then, make sure if it's an idea, you want to run with it. But this is being reversed. And again, we've got that Princess of Swords coming up. What I'm saying is, for you, be careful. Don't let your teenage take over too much. Okay? Don't let I want get you in trouble. Think through this. This is a big step. This is nothing easy. This is nothing light. It's going to take dedication and moving forward. Don't start it if you're not going to finish it. Okay? But you can become it, but it's going to have to be from within you. You are going to have to do a lot of the work. People aren't going to hand you the money, hand over fist. It's just not going to happen. Keeping it simple. Leaving the chat now. Okay. Have a good one, Simple. See you tomorrow. The name is Ishmael means God will hear and is of Hebrew origin. That's what Bridget was the one that filled me in on that, Kim, and let me know that I was being afraid for some reason, but that's exactly who my ish I was talking about was. And thank you. I appreciate it. I learned to muscle test, and it really seems to work when I need to ask questions about what my body needs. There are things you can do for yourself, folks, and muscle test also helps you get mindful. It stays here. You can't do something with your muscles, okay, and not be in the moment. So good. Tammy, that's a good thing to share. People need to be aware of it, and you can combine muscle control and things like that into your meditation to help you stay focused. Exactly. I don't coach, plant seeds. The key to it is to make sure that you're not telling them what to do. The key is open up their mind so they can discover things for themselves where they want to go. But then you got to be prepared to help them once they make that discovery. Powerful has meaning. Thank you. Good. That makes, I'm glad, Dad. Oh my God. LOL. I don't know what that's about, Christina, but go ahead. Let me know. My Gabrielle, my dad passed away and I feel like he is trying to reach out to me. What are the cards saying? He will either reach out or he will not. It's whether you're hearing him. So if that's what we're talking about. So Kim, use some of your mediumship skills here. I'm feeling Dad's there. Give me a minute. All right. Yeah, there's a message. Hold on. Go ahead. Kim, if you got something. Okay. Here we go. Going into my Legacy of the Divine deck for you, Gabrielle. Legacy. What is her dad trying to tell her? Be still in the mornings. That's not what he's trying to tell you. Start practicing being still and listening. You may actually hear a voice, but a lot of it will come through you in a whisper. And don't be afraid to say, you'll know. You'll know. So the voice, what I'm getting a mustache. I don't know why I'm getting a mustache. So I'm trying to make sure this is a guide or whatnot. Gabrielle, here we go. All right. The message for Gabrielle. Oh, boy, fingers wanting to cut deep today. Knight of Cups. Okay. Move on. It's time for you to emotionally move on. He wants you to be happy. He wants you to fly. And you're like, well, Rob, that's a stingray. Yeah, but have you ever seen an animal that flies through the water? Dad's telling you it's time for you to be happy. Move on. He's okay. Things are going to happen. I'm also getting the feeling you may have been hurt in something. Let it go. Move on. You're better than this. Whatever this is, that's the message I'm getting. But the knight is about staying focused. If you think about a knight, he doesn't vary too much. He's given a task by the king and the knight carries it out. He can become so laser focused that it can become a fault. But at the same point, what you're getting here is to move on, is to pursue your happiness, pursue your dreams, and let things flow for you. I hope that helps. I hope that makes sense. Let us know if it does. Everything flew by. Can you do that again? We are not what? I don't know what I said, so somebody help me. A lot of things come to me when I'm just talking. They give to me. Betsy, cool. Nice to see you. Carl Jung brought tarot into his practice. Yeah, if you start reading it, you will see a lot of Jungian principle into the archetypes of, and he helped develop some of what's going on there. Just me. Thank you very much. You are welcome. The swearing parrots. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, we did. It was bad. Gabrielle, I feel he is reaching out. There is a message. There's something that he regrets involving his relationship with you. I'm sorry, Gabby. He loves you dearly. And I think that's where the move on. he feels like he's holding you back, and it's not, but he wants you to move on and be happy. His happiness is your concern, is his concern, and that's what he's saying. I don't know where the mustache is coming into play, but Kim, did you get a mustache on that? I have no idea. There is freedom waiting for you in breezes of the sky, and you ask, what if I fall? But oh my dear, what if you fly? Poem by Aaron B. There you are. There you are. This can go back to Lisa. Gabrielle, that made a lot of sense. Thank you. Perfect. I love it when a plan comes together. One of the things we need to remember, we are spiritual beings having this is my opinion, take what you want, leave what you don't, but we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We're here to learn. There are things we can reach. There are things we can achieve. There is happiness above happiness, through sadness, through the tears, and to learn that life is here. We chose to be here, and we chose to be here at this time. So if you're hanging on to some bad things, hanging on to sad moments, hanging on, okay, that's your choice. But you can't achieve the dreams and the victory, and you're only getting glimpses at true happiness until you learn. Bangarang. You got a bangarang. I mean, sometimes you got a bangarang right after a funeral. Sometimes you got a bangarang right after a divorce, a breakup, okay? Sometimes you got a bangarang when things fall apart, because guess what? Life's a circle. It will come back. Things are out. Powerful messages this morning, Rob. Good ministry. Thank you very much, Miss Kim. I'm out. You have a good, safe day. Tell Walter I said hello and good love. Scott, question. I once met a plasma being. How do I learn more about the purpose of meeting interaction with it? That's going to go. I'm on 957. All the good questions. Can you parking lot that question till tomorrow? Because what's funny is I was laughing with my wife about maybe we should go into other beings and have that discussion and involve the tarots with it. So let's do that tomorrow, Scott, I promise you. And again, so I can remind everybody, I'm going to go here. We're going to get ready to close. tarotwithanattitude.com. You can book sessions up 15 minutes to an hour or however long you need. We will use tarot cards. We will not. You can use me for if you're outside of Florida, you can use me for my coaching services. Okay. But other than that, I still have same MSW, same thing I do. I just have to use the word coaching. Okay. So that's fixing to change. Like I said, also this Sunday at 8:00, Sherry will be by herself. I will not be there. We are traveling out of town for me to go take this test. So, but remember, Tarot with an Attitude, come check us out. Facebook, YouTube, and my website. And we can go from things there. HempWorks, love it. Please check it out, y'all. It means a lot to me, okay? And again, thank you for the people that are actually going and checking out and trying some of the products. Please fill me in. Let me know. Drop me a line. Let me know what's going on and how things are working out for you, what you found worked. I want to hear what didn't. What do we got to do? What do we got to change, okay? So with that being said, I want everybody to have a good time. Everybody have a great day. Facebook user, you are welcome. Thank you for sharing your wisdom. I'm sharing their wisdom. It is not me. I just like the fact that I'm able to be a vessel and pass it on. A bird does not worry about the strength of the branch it is perched on because it has faith in its own wings. Mr. Kaler, that is so powerful, and that's a good note for us to end it on. So with that being said, everyone, take what you want, leave what you don't, but leave with some peace, love, and light. Have a great day.